What's up guys, English Dan back with another video. So yes, I finally made it. I was travelling all day, got to the airport nice and early, got a delay. My god, I literally got off the plane last night at Vegas, went straight to the TCL event, only just made it there with 20 minutes to spare, so I didn't get to see much, but I will bring you some information over the next couple of days about what I did see at the TCL event. Great guys, I love the TCL bunch. But anyway, what we're talking about today. So this is not something I've seen at CES, but I think it's really interesting that Samsung are bringing back, for all intents and purposes, they're bringing back the Galaxy Note. So, yes, I know that they got rid of the Galaxy Note line after they did the Note 20 Ultra and the Note 20, I think it was. And a lot of people were really sour about that. I know myself, I really missed the Note. I really did like the Note line. I currently use an S21 Ultra. As you guys know, I think this is the best phone of the year for 2021, let's say, even though we're now in 2022. But still, I think this was the best phone of the year for me. I think it was a really good upgrade. But I was really sad that there wasn't a Note version of it. Well, fast forward, and the S22 Ultra that seems to be getting announced in the next 5 or 6 weeks is the new Note. They're not going to call it the Note, they're just going to call it the S22 Ultra, but if you look at the renders, it looks just like the Galaxy Note, including the S Pen, which I'm really happy about. I'm glad that Samsung have come to the senses and decided to go back with the Note style of cell phone. I just like the big slab, like the S21 Ultra. I know you could use an S Pen on the S21 Ultra, but the case situation and how the pen went into it, it was kind of sloppy. The Note was just a really tidy package when it came to overall device. I really did like it, and I've really missed it. So yeah, really happy that the S22 Ultra is basically the new Galaxy Note 22 or whatever you would call it. So spec-wise, this is going to have the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 inside there in the US and some other countries. And over in the UK, I believe they're going back with the Exynos, so it's the 2200, but that's going to have the new GPU, according to rumors. It's going to have the new AMD GPU with RDNA 2 architecture. Don't know whether anybody knows anything about AMD and their GPUs and the RDNA. That's what's used in the Xbox and the PlayStation 5, the Series X. So really, really powerful, and rumors are about that GPU in the new Samsung phones over there is that that thing is going to rock. We'll see. I know Exynos have had problems before with battery life and some stuttery performance and heat, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt, especially with that new GPU. Obviously here in the United States, it doesn't get paired with that AMD GPU, uses the usual Qualcomm chipset, so you get what you get. The power difference between the 888, yeah, it's a lot of 8s, and the 8 Gen version 1, supposedly kind of minor, but it's meant to be more power efficient, so we'll see. And that could be important because the battery on the S22 Ultra or the Note is 500 milliamp hours less again. So because they're putting the S Pen in there, it means they've got to make space for the S Pen, which means the battery comes down, which could be a problem, because on the Note 20 Ultra, if you go back through my videos, I made a couple of videos about it, loved the phone, the battery was dumpster fire, absolute garbage town, and unfortunately it ruined the experience for me, because the Note was always the power user's phone. It was always the power user's device. It was never something that you would ever have to plug in and charge up midway through the day, whereas the Note 20 Ultra, ooh, I suffered with that. I'd literally have to, come 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd have to top it up because it wasn't going to get me through the rest of the day easily. So, bit of a concern with the battery, but with this new chipset, maybe it will do some good. I mean, look what Apple do with theirs. I know Apple's ARM architecture and their chips are just so well optimized to the software. Let's hope that Samsung have done this going forward with the Samsung Exynos and with the Qualcomm 8 Gen V1. We'll find out in time. That is a big concern for me. It's also going to be the biggest, supposedly, phone Samsung ever made by 0.01 of an inch. Take that for what you will. I know all dudes say, I'd like a little bit extra, but really, is that going to make a difference? No. I mean, if they come out with the same screen that's on the S21 Ultra, then I think we're on to a winner. If they're improving it like they're saying they are, they're saying that the nits on this S22 Ultra, the brightness for the screen is like going to be a world record. It's going to be the brightest screen ever produced, which is great for HDR content and things like that. So here's hoping. Samsung do make the best screens. Now, when it comes to the build quality, as you can see from the renders, it looks just like a typical Samsung phone. Hopefully we get some better colors over here in the US. I don't know what it is about Samsung and colors. They release all these great colors, and then they say, well, on release day, you can only get black and white, and the really good colors aren't coming to the USA. And if you want any of these other colors that are a little bit better than the two you can get on release day, you got to wait 6 weeks. Let's not play that game, Samsung. Just throw them out there. Let's have them ready. Understand having exclusives and that because you want to keep certain customers to yourself, repeat customers, but let's not do the silliness of a 6 to 8 weeks wait time and only 2 colors available if you want it right now, which most people do. So yeah, the S22 Ultra looks like it's going to be the Galaxy Note 22 Ultra. So confusing. My mouth's like, dude, stop saying that. But it is what it is. So yeah, hopefully you're looking forward to it. That should be getting released anytime soon, or when I say released, it should be getting announced anytime soon. I believe the beginning of February, I'm expecting Samsung to make that announcement. They also just announced the Galaxy S21 FE. I've not used it. I've not held it, but going through the spec sheet and build materials at $699, I'd give that one a miss at this point. Go and buy an S21 or wait for the S22 or buy a Pixel 6. $699 for that S21 FE is woo. And I'm hoping that's not a sign of what's to come with the Note 22 or the S22 Ultra, because that could be really expensive if that S21 FE is $699. Anyway, guys, all right, I'll be back. I'll be reporting some more from CES. I'm going out today. I've got an event tonight where I'll be speaking to different vendors and looking at what they've got. So, yeah, tomorrow I should have some more for you. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Laters.